And live with Gabrielle Russo.
Gabrielle Russo Realty.
Mm-hmm. So are you co-hosting?
I am your new co-host of Coffee Talks.
Okay.
I don't know if you have seen Cash is King, but I was starring in that episode, and now they've asked me to come on to Coffee Talks.
Okay. You're
and I'm honored.
Hot commodity.
Hot commodity. The people want me. The people want me.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm happy to have you as my co-host.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be your co-host.
Yes. So, what were we thinking of discussing today? We do have some topics that we can pick out.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna pick.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Through the bin.
Yeah. Why don't you pick one?
Okay.
And then we'll start us off.
What was GNC like in high school?
Ooh, good question. Why?
I don't know.
Were you gay in high school?
No, I wasn't gay. In fact, I was boy crazy. I was
Really?
obsessed with guys.
Tell me more about
they
that.
They wanted Nunya.
I don't believe
G.
that.
They wanted Nunya of G. Probably because they knew it probably wouldn't go very far, right?
No, your mom says that you had the hottest, richest, most attractive guys that wanted you.
I'm not going to lie. I had the tall, dark, and handsome. Like, I know what a good-looking man looks like. If he looks like Tom Brady, he wanted me. He did.
Oh, okay. Are we talking about Tom?
His replicas.
Okay.
His replicas.
Okay, sure.
So, in high school, I was into guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that I was into girls until college, actually, my sophomore year of college.
Okay.
And that's another story for a later time. But what was C like in high school?
Well, also boy crazy.
Oh, okay. I bet you were.
Captain of volleyball and tennis.
Yeah.
And loved to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was good at school.
Did you skip class?
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But here I am, crazy about you.
You're crazy.
In general? I think you're the crazy
Crazy
one.
in love.
Yeah.
So, yes, you're crazy in love. Were you crazy in love in high school with a woman?
No.
Or a man?
Not woman. Woman wasn't until later.
When's later?
Later 20s.
Your later 20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know the audience is going to want to hear that story.
I call it,
As well as I.
if I wrote a book, I would think I would call it Bye Girl, Bye Girl.
Ooh. Why isn't that the name of the podcast?
Well, it's not all about me being bi.
My book would be called Hi Girl, Hi Girl. I can't.
I know. I think that's what Alicia's book would be called. I know. You're not ever high.
Oh, no, like hi, girl. Like hi, hey, girl. Hey, girl, hey, girl. Hey, Brenda.
I think you're the crazy one.
Yes. Is this therapy? Okay. How do you overcome hardships together?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a great question. It's very intense for coffee talks at this hour, but it's a great question.
Okay, so how do we overcome hardships together?
Yes.
Well, I think that's a great question.
I do too.
Gabby usually...
Basically, anything hard she deals with, and I'm hands off.
The day to day.
And anything easy, I'm more than happy to take the reins on.
Yep.
And that's pretty much how it goes in the relationship.
No. So
No, but on a serious note.
the day to day, Gabby usually starts off with, "Can I talk to you?" and then
usually I get a what?
Yeah.
With like the death stare. And then I'm afraid to talk. So I no longer want to talk
That's
or
not
have
true.
the conversation.
No,
Oh,
that's not true.
okay.
So hardships together. Gabby's really good at putting it all out on the table and making me talk about my feelings. Where
Yes.
normally I would just bury something and bury it and bury it. And she doesn't let me do that. She is very
I pull it out.
Yeah, very intricate questions.
But then sometimes I'm tired of pulling it out. So I'm just like, F this. Talk to me when you're ready. When I am not having patience. But
I think just a lot of communication is how we overcome hardships.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say that you are a better communicator than me.
100%. That's because I don't have a poker face. So if something's bothering me, like it's all over my face and I just have to verbalize it.
Even with Botox?
Sometimes it can be verbalized abuse.
Even with Botox?
Even with Botox. Like if I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Like, some of your patients are probably afraid, but they have a poker face and can sit in your chair and like zip it. I can't zip it. Hence our films about
We know.
the talks.
We know.
Bo.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so that was a good one. So communication is how we overcome hardships.
Yep.
If you want a successful marriage, you should marry a woman and communicate.
That is true.
And
definitely
pull out.
definitely lots of communication with the
Just with
female relationship.
no,
But-
because hon, you're like a man trapped in a girl's body. So a lot of people think I'm the man in the relationship, but like we actually alternate. I'm
Yeah.
like the man from like the surface level, but like emotionally and like mentally and I think physically, she's like the man. Because because you don't speak like you tell your feelings like a man. You like So
Yeah. I think
man.
I wouldn't say physically.
Well, I don't know, those, the biceps, the triceps.
I pick you up, carry you upstairs.
Yeah. So
Okay. Here's
well,
another
like,
one.
physically in the sense that like you do like the yard work in the house.
That's true.
You bring out the trash barrels.
Very true.
I literally just sit on the couch.
You are literally a passenger princess
In demand.
in every aspect of
Coffee
life.
and talks. Yeah, that's people get surprised with that.
Yeah. So like those roles, I would say I'm more
They're
masculine.
interchangeable.
Yep.
Is that the word, honey?
Yep.
Okay. So moving right along.
So,
All right, let's go. You pick next.
okay. What was a turning point in your relationship progressing to marriage?
What was that? That's a good question. I feel like I know it, but I'm not sure how to verbalize it, so I'm going to let you take the reins.
Yep. Well, I've always said from day one that I was going to marry you.
You did.
Yeah.
And I always knew I knew that I wanted to sleep with you.
Okay. And then here we are.
I can honestly say I knew that I was interested in getting to know you better. Whether that was in the bedroom, out to dinner, over a drink.
And you just stopped getting
the
nervous
Gucci
like
store.
last week.
So a turning point was, I think, so when C and I first got together, I was in a very serious relationship. And I think Cici had a lot of patience with me at the beginning because I was technically like going through like a heartbreak for like the whole year we started dating. She was very patient with that. So I think it was a turning point when I finally was able to get over the heartbreak in my prior relationship. And she literally stuck with me when I still at one point in time had feelings for like another girl, but we knew like the bigger picture. And I think the turning point and everything was like sky's the limit when I literally was able to like close that chapter.
Yeah.
And I think we both were able to feel it within our love. And
Yeah. I would
just
agree
because
with
there
that.
were certain times like throughout that first year, like I would project on you. I maybe had like a little resentment and tough, dark emotions, but mama, we made it.
Yeah.
Mama,
Well, you're a very emotional being.
Yeah. So as much as I wanted,
You feel everything.
yeah. And like we were living together.
And you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, and we were living together, and like I would literally cry and like C's, like remember like in the kitchen, like I would cry on C's lap about my last relationship. I mean that takes a strong, powerful, independent, secure woman to deal with a grown man in her arms, crying over somebody else in her bed.
Yeah.
So I give you tons of. That was a very attractive trait for me as well.
Oh.
Because damn, like.
Yeah.
If it was the other way around, honey, girl, bye.
Yeah.
Bye, boy, bye.
Well, I loved you and I knew I was going to marry you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I just feel like we still have so much more to like love each other. Like it's not like full just because we got married. Like it's not like we're at the peak of our love.
I agree.
I think that's what keeps me excited every day. I get excited.
I get excited every day coming home to you, knowing that you're home.
Knowing that you'll get a different dough.
Yes, you keep it exciting with all your personalities.
Yes, ma'am.
I get bored easy.
Yes, you do. That is the only way to keep you around. It takes a Gemini.
Yeah, a Gemini. True.
It has to be a Gemini.
For an Aries.
It has to be a double Gemini, though. It can't just be a single Gemini.
That is right. You are a double Gemini.
Because it's a
oh
moon,
my
sun,
God.
Earth Gemini sign.
Yep. My moon is Aries. My rising is Virgo. And my sun's Aries. My moon is Sagittarius.
I'm pretty sure I'm Gemini all.
Yeah, that's like really like...
I'm scared.
That's like a lot.
All right, let's go.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about me?
Your teeth.
Oh. Personality-wise?
I'm just kidding, baby.
How about personality trait?
Okay. I mean, I just think you're like discipline and hustle. Because like that saying, like motivation, not everybody wakes up every day with motivation. Like, it's a rainy day, I want to lay in bed.
Motivation fades.
But you, my friend, are like on it all day, every day. And if like I'm on the couch at like 5 p.m. because I thought I had a long day and you're like doing all the chores and still doing work, I'm like, damn, like maybe I need to be better and do better. So it like pushes me. Mm-hmm. But I think that's one of my favorite things is that just seeing the behind the scenes like of you.
Yeah.
Like a lot of patients, everyone sees all this. But truly, like, it's like a success story. Like, no one sees, like, the behind the scenes that I see. And I'm like, she did earn this.
Thank you, baby.
So.
That's nice.
You're
Thank you.
an inspiration.
Aww.
It's crazy when you give your speeches, like, at your events and you tell people I was in, like, my bedroom. They're all like,
yeah.
I was with her in my bedroom. And then it's, like, crazy, like, to know that you have all this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that feels, like, a little surreal to you at some points.
It does, yeah.
Like, because with Gabrielle Russo Real Estate, I was slinging apartments, and now I'm like a one-man business.
Yeah, and you're selling over $1 million houses.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Business is going very well, so. Yeah. So how does...
My favorite thing about you?
Yeah.
You make me laugh.
Yeah, of course.
And you keep me...
young.
And yeah.
Young.
Yeah.
Young.
You lighten everything up.
Yes.
I'd probably be really too serious if I didn't have you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, we just got in a fight the other day because I was like, why are you taking that so serious? It was, so.
For what?
So we got in an argument the other day because we have 2 dogs. And we both wake up very early to go to the gym.
God.
And one of our dogs is such a snug bug and loves to like sleep in the mornings and sleep in. And
Darla.
maybe she doesn't want to wake up at 5 in the morning to be rushed outside. And so Cici went to the gym at like 4:30, and then I went to the gym at like 5:30, and I gave Darla the benefit of the doubt.
The people are going to side with me, so.
No, let's give it to him straight.
Okay.
So it was 5:30, and Darla was sleeping like a rock, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm just gonna run a quick 3 miles, I'll be back in 25 minutes. And so I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I let her stay in bed, and I was gonna let her out at like 6:15 a.m. when I got home. Then Cici calls me, she was on her way home from the gym at like 6, and I was like, hi babe, I feel like I might have made a mistake. I gave Darla the benefit of the doubt, and I didn't take her out this morning. And I thought she was gonna be like, oh, it's okay, maybe she'll be fine, and wouldn't have went to the bathroom. And then she's like, are you kidding me? You cannot just do that. You cannot.
Couple follow-up questions.
And then I came home and the dog peed and pooped in the house. And it was like a whole shit storm.
Not only that, but on the bench with the custom-made cushion.
Yeah, of course. It just went the complete opposite direction. And
so how many times have you gave Darla the benefit of the doubt?
Many.
Okay.
But I always like to say, like...
What would be the definition of insanity?
Well, I hear you.
Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Who wants to start their day cleaning up dog poop and pee when it could have been prevented?
Well said. However...
No, there is no however.
I'm a firm believer of, what would have happened if my parents gave up on me? It would...
Are you talking about Darla?
Yes.
Hon, she needs to go to boarding school or something. She won't stop.
No. So my parents never gave up on me, and look how I turned out. There were many times where
That you were pooping and peeing in the house?
they could have given. I might as well have been.
Okay, but honey, but
they
Darla's
could have given up on me, but they've entrusted in me and always gave me the benefit of the doubt and saw the goodness.
Yes, but
Of what I could become. And that's what I see for Darla.
You're being extreme because Darla, at the end of the day, is a dog. I know you treat her like a human being, baby.
I see that for her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I see her not doing that again. So the jury rests its case. Okay.
I want to pick one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Cheating. Okay. So I have decided ultimately that I will co-host on this show.
Okay.
I'm not interested in being featured. Ultimately, I will co-host on the Coffee Talks.
So you're committed.
So this will not be our first interaction. This will not be our last interaction. We have many more interactions together as a family.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
wedding regrets and recommendations.
Oh boy.
I'm going first.
Okay. What?
I have a really good one.
What is it?
My first wedding recommendation is by far Kristen Kokorian.
Yes.
If you are getting married and
Yes.
you want to get married and you need to plan a wedding or, I don't know, design a wedding, you need resources or whatever, if you do not use Kristen Kokorian as your wedding planner,
You're
then
doing it
you
wrong.
Are just
But
not.
she was
Are just not.
She was incredibly. If you guys don't know, we planned our wedding in less than 2 months.
Because of Kristen.
No, because I'm crazy. But then Kristen was on board with my crazy because
It takes one to know one.
we're the same kind of crazy.
Yes.
So she
Very
really
successful, crazy.
she really facilitated and made that all come that
Into
vision.
fruition.
And honestly, we put it all in her hands, and she
Yeah.
did such an amazing job. So wedding planner, if you can do it, wedding planner was very, very helpful.
And if you ever say to us, like, beautiful wedding you girls had, like, we only played a minor part, which was we showed up looking the part. Everything else was in Kristen's hands. So shout out to our dear
Kristen.
friend.
Yep.
And
So I would say that we looked at we had a lot of different wedding ideas and different venues planned. I would say that when you know on the venue, like don't just settle for any venue.
or settle for anything or anyone
Yeah,
in life.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
like one thing that we live by.
Yeah. Never settle.
Never settle, whether it's a wedding dress, venue.
Invite who you want to invite.
Yep.
And
I
I know it's
think
hard, but
a regret of mine.
try not to listen to other people.
Yeah. Do
What's a regret?
what makes you happy.
Yeah. I mean, everyone says that, but
a regret is
everyone says that, but it's harder than it seems.
yeah, you got
Because
a lot
you
of
got-
pressure. You got a lot of family members in your ear.
Yeah.
So you got to really it takes a strong boned.
But
You're strong bone.
you're gonna bend on some things, and you're gonna waver on other things. But I
We
mean,
were pretty much on the same page for
Yeah.
the most part. I think for all of the parts.
I think that you can easily get into a lot of discussions, or it's very easy to get into fights with your partner about that as well.
I kind of wish that I didn't change into the suit so quickly. I feel
agree.
like I didn't give.
I agree
Because
with
that was
that.
like the first time I'll probably ever wear a dress like that in my whole life. And I feel like I should have
You look-
given Pa that moment for a little bit longer to see his little shining star girl.
You looked like a whimsical fairy doll.
Yeah. And I do think I have to say I really looked beautiful. And
Okay.
and I just wish I kind of embraced that moment a little bit more because I'm always in like a pantsuit.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep.
One of my other thoughts was a piece of wedding advice.
Yeah.
Is that I know for Cici and I both, our legitimate favorite part about it was the vows and the ceremony.
Yeah.
So just really like that part is so intimate and special. Like
That was my favorite part.
between you two.
Yeah.
And just speaking from the heart, like genuinely, like nothing like really rehearse, like really speak from the heart and then like write
Well, I
it
wrote
down.
my vows.
Yeah, like speak from the heart. You can write them like sincerely and then obviously rehearse them in your head.
Yeah.
But like saying that stuff in front of everybody that loves you and supports you. And I feel like that moment goes by so fast and like just really
Yeah.
acknowledging and being aware of
That
it.
was my favorite.
So you can kind of like put pause on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's it. That's a wrap on the wedding. Cool. So we're going to play a quick, fun game.
Yeah.
What's the game?
So it's going to be picking a question, and we're going to take turns. So I'm going to write down the answer as it pertains to you, and you're going to write down the answer as it pertains to you, and we're going to see if we match up.
Let's go. Let's grow.
And then we'll switch off.
I'll choose first.
Okay.
Where is GNC dream destination? This is a good one.
Dream destination.
Dude, if she gets this, then I really am her wife. If she doesn't, then
I'm
going to the courthouse for a divorce. You heard it here first.
Let me see.
She loves me. I knew it. Like, she is my wife. This is my wife. My wife. Wife.
She watch. Gabby's gonna get all my
Florida. Can we play the Taylor Swift song?
No.
Florida. It's one hell of a drug.
Okay,
Okay, we'll do it. I'll do it about C now. You got to erase it with your pencil.
I did.
Your pencil. Should erase it.
Okay, dream destination.
I got it. I think. I'm going to write it because I think this is what yours is. And if I don't get this right, it's not because I'm not her wife. It's because she has a lot of dream destinations that I cannot keep track of at this point in time.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, flip. We're going there, so it's not a dream.
So, what
You
if
didn't follow.
I want to
You
end
didn't
up?
follow protocol.
I want to end up here.
You didn't follow the
Yeah,
requirements.
you've been to Florida a million times.
You didn't follow instructions.
Okay,
It's
so
St. Bart's. She's lying.
as predicted, Gabby got mine wrong.
That's my wife.
Okay. All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
Okay. What is Gabby's love language?
Oh, this is too easy.
Well,
Bury me inside a Gucci store.
gift given.
Gift given. I mean,
What's mine? Do you know mine? Write down mine.
okay.
I'll write mine down. If you don't get this, I'm very nervous. Ready?
So, yep. I have taken Darla
language.
out. If you were following the episode, it's taken Darla out. And that does come to an act of service. You like acts of service
That
and
is
words of
true.
affirmation. Honey, there's so many times I can call you beautiful and you're inspiring and motivational. How
I
many
never
times
get
do I have to
sick of
say it, honey?
A lot. Acts of service is one of them.
Yeah, and taking Darla out follows under that branch, under the acts of service.
That's true.
And just for shits and gigs, let's do another one.
Okay, last one. You can pick it.
All right. What is GNC's favorite food?
I know.
I know.
Yours?
Yeah. Okay.
I wrote down yours.
I wrote down yours.
Okay, that is. Oh my god.
She likes salmon, and I like pasta.
Yeah.
So as you can imagine, we have a couple of discrepancies in the household.
The Allen salmon
is not allowed in my
silent.
house. I'm telling you that right now.
It is.
It's not allowed in my household. It
Ow.
stinks up the house. It smells like.
Our house.
It smells like.
Fish.
It smells.
You just hate seafood. Let's wrap it up.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining Coffee Talks. We will see you on Bravo TV. I can be sure of that, as long as I'm your co-host. And thank you to my counterpart for joining me today.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys, and we'll catch you next week. Yeah, I think I'll stay on.
Okay.